And good morning, and maybe for some of you, good afternoon or reverse. We never know within our business services. So I'm Franck Morales. Maybe some relevant from my view for you to know who is talking. So let's say for nearly 10 years, I have led the Orange Business Services connectivity portfolio, going through the global transformation toward SD-WAN, orchestration, and virtualization. And I also the privilege to be a MEF board director. And recently, I have taken a new role, Vice President Evolution Platform, which is a new name. This is new, we call it a strategic program focused on building the future orchestrated cloud-native infrastructure for our customer to ensure the delivery of clear business outcome while supporting our customers in their digital transformation. And of course, SD-WAN and SASE vision, and let's turn it immediately on how we ensure compatibility between convergence, security, and security to provide the best user experience, and the most secure one is part of this evolution platform. So first, I did ask myself about this question, how SASE is building on SD-WAN as both evolved. And so I went back to the evolution we did 2 years ago, moving from presenting, our flagship solution, Flexible SD-WAN, and at that time, moving from 5 to 3 pillars by combining SD-WAN expertise, network security, and cloud networking. And we did that on purpose as we were starting to see this combination and the convergence of the global requirements of SD-WAN as a support of the cloud transformation, the cloud move, adding on more usage of public cloud, more internet, more working from home, stressing even more on having performant and consistent security on top of SD-WAN. And with the move to cloud acceleration, the piece of connectivity and security to and in the cloud was also starting to pop up. So I could have done this full presentation based on this, but since then we have seen more evolution. As in a current fast evolving technology, 2 years could change everything, and what we were thinking 2 years ago can change 100% today. For today, we can just take away this as it is, a long journey process of evolution, and use it maybe as a disclaimer for me, or what I'm going to share with you today will probably evolve strongly in the next month. So it's far better, I think, to move forward on a presentation with a larger agenda. And I suggest to build the agenda for this presentation to the two main questions, which are the why and the how. And the why to share the purpose, the reason, and some things forward inside that we are strongly believing within Orange Business Services. And without giving you the full answer yet, SD-WAN and SASE are technology pieces of a global transformation of customers. They are very important, but we need to think above the technology itself and with a kind of disruptive look to ensure to go in the right way. How is the way that we perceived, and we are acting as well, of course, to figure out to answer to this necessary convergence of connectivity and network security. So if we move forward, let's go and deep dive on the context of businesses from what we heard from our customers in each valuable contact that we have on a daily basis, but also in customer advisory board or any user group. We can resume all this by saying that our customers are under pressure because of the business context. And it's true that we have gone through tough years with COVID, and it's still continuing to be a bit tough. So in that context, companies are now living in an era of endless business evolution and moves going faster and faster. Parallel to that, today's business for them relies on emerging disruptive technology to keep market share, to innovate, and to grow. This in a new world where work is no longer a place, they need to manage hybrid ways of working that bring new challenges for them, for infrastructure, collaboration, and security. And additionally, we see that by default, applications are now cloud-based, and internet becomes the network. The main results are that the risk of attack have increased dramatically, and this requires adaptable and scalable cloud-based solutions according to business requirement to protect everything, network, application, users. So for CIO and CTO, it is imperative to optimize application performance with consistent security and connectivity regardless of user location with cloud transformation and evolution. And if we look at some trends, we can really see an enthusiasm with this market assessment on different technology adoption trends, on cloud, on security, on connectivity, and the way to make it happen. We first see the continuous shift from traditional IT solution to cloud, illustrated by the IT cloud spending at 45% by 24. Of course, fully linked to the 70% of companies accelerating their digital transformation plan by 25. But what is very interesting for our topic today is that in a context of poor standardization and low return of experience on technology like SD-WAN, like SASE as well, the trends are very high, 65% for SD-WAN and 70% of SASE for SD-WAN customer by 24. All this finally pushes our customers to ask for new ways, more agile, to co-build solutions which represent for them a greater value compared to static RFP. 60% asking for this. As a wrap-up of all this, we could say that organizations are ramping up digital transformation plan, but the day of piecing together the perfect infrastructure are over. They want a provider with an expertise and an ecosystem to take care of all this from start to finish. Partner with whom they can innovate in an agile way. It is somehow exactly what has been made back a few years ago with Siemens on SD-WAN, for which we have recently celebrated the end of the deployment. And from what we have observed with hundreds of cases like Siemens, additionally to some market research, we have determined a kind of new segmentation. And effectively, we have different types of customers. We are very modest with this segmentation based on our experience, but we can say that customers are driven by different business requirements and projects, and mainly by the way they need to access data and on their type of production environment. For example, some enterprises are at the beginning of digitalization. It means that beyond the standard business application, adoption of more SaaS solution is their starting point for digitalization. This makes them able to still maintain a level of business stability, resiliency, and data privacy. Public sector, major utility providers are probably the most representative. Then there are those taking an hybrid approach, shifting a portion to the cloud while maintaining on-prem services to assure stable processes for production and still having flexibility to adapt to the market. Car manufacturers or pharmaceutical groups are probably the good examples on this one. Finally, there are those who are fully data-driven, looking for that mecca of end-to-end flexibility, data openness, poorly data-driven new businesses, such as distribution or service company. Each of these profiles had initiated projects with different priority on the defined technology roadmap for their network, cloud, and security that would sustain or enable those data and production expectations. SASE and SD-WAN are obviously very often part of this roadmap. Finally, this helps identify the instigator to digital transformation and where customers are in their journey. But 5 starting point elements are also to be taken into consideration, and it's particularly true when it comes to our topic today. These 5 elements are the current infrastructure, the company strategy, the new project, the cloud impact, and finally, technology and cost. Solving this global equation is a daily real challenge for IT department within businesses. So from all this, we have decided to explore 5 main areas for which we could imagine positive impact on digital transformations. Starting from the fact that digital transformation is absolutely no longer a technology topic. It's a topic covering business, operations, management, culture, and of course, all this should be linked to sustainable business outcomes, liberate innovation, and increase market shares. And to accompany our customers, we have selected these 5 digital transformation paths to segment globally the way to support our customer to deliver these transformations. The 3 first one in the middle, represented by the triangle, addressing customer businesses opportunity and challenges to create unify customer experience, unify employee experience, operational experience are key enablers to positive outcomes. Then transformation through analytics and AI, which is reinventing the way they are looking at their business and make decisions better and faster. Finally, the transformation of digital infrastructure into a platform that transport, store, and secure data. This is the evolution platform, including all what it needs in terms of connectivity, security, cloud, edge, and IoT infrastructure. And it's becoming more flexible, while a lot more is asked from a capacity, quality, security, and real-time point of view. Evolution platform starts with the concept of closely team up the company strategy with the infrastructure strategy to build their platform to deliver their business outcomes. And this requires to be built with the following foundation: resiliency, assuring business continuity, and we have seen the importance of this during the COVID. Openness, capable to smoothly integrate partner services and solutions as today's play is an ecosystem play. Composability, going beyond technical building blocks, delivering personalized orchestration and operating models to ensure sustainable business outcomes with the necessary agility for customers, employees, and for business line also. High performing, for us, is quite natural as we are network native. It is our DNA. We operate, orchestrate, monitor not only our own infrastructure, but also third-party infrastructure like hyperscaler, for example. And finally, security, always at the forefront of any solution and services. All this relies on expertise and a large ecosystem of partners. Additionally, and finally, they need to operate a mindset shift in terms of company culture of the teams, not only on the technology side, but as well on the orchestrating and operating models, making them much more agile. All this being essential for our customer transformation that is accelerating in a period where technology are evolving so fast that there is no more time for standardization. Technology are so open that nobody owns them anymore, which can create an issue in terms of accountability. Innovative and attractive solutions sometimes can create a problem of sustainability and maintenance in time. So how to translate all this to find the how to realize it? First, we think that customers are expecting security, connectivity, and the rest of the infrastructure to embrace the cloud model that they have discovered in their journey to the cloud with benefits like agility, elasticity to scale up and down, ability to co-manage with strong monitoring and reporting tools. It is more than ever critical for them as they are accelerating their transition to the cloud with a trend to move 100% of their workload to the cloud. And with an increasing number of applications, end users, connecting machines, and devices spread across the globe. So we have built our telco cloud platform, a new infrastructure designed to fit these expectations, built on cloud-native technology and our global IP backbone businesses. This global infrastructure answers customers on three main areas. First, the ability to connect everything, thanks to a native global internet approach, providing a very high level of trust to address the growing number of applications located in the cloud. Then the ability to access and manage applications inside the cloud by offering reliable connectivity to and in the multi-cloud environment, thanks to a wide footprint of POPs co-located with major cloud service providers. Finally, an expanded portfolio of on-demand services, such as SD-WAN, SASE, and corporate applications. And when it comes, of course, to SD-WAN and SASE as building block of cloud transformation, having a trusted internet connectivity is a real key topic. So we are moving forward to overcome the challenge of growing number of applications located in clouds that are putting pressure on internet services that are not always fully mature enough to meet corporate expectations. That's why we are transforming our existing B2B network into a native internet infrastructure that can ensure the same level of services and performance as the MPLS network does. For example, we are using monitoring and control tools to offer adaptable SLA on internet for every business need. To achieve this, we are talking of internet in a controlled manner, as internet is not only the local loop access provided by selected local ISP, internet should be seen as a full journey from the end user equipment to the application, going through several backbones, and of course, ending up into hyperscaler infrastructure. And on that matter, our global IP backbone as Internet Tier 1 is providing an important capability to control this journey to the hyperscaler world. But security and connectivity need also to be part of a performant ecosystem of on-demand services. Zooming on this SD-WAN and SASE for on-demand services part is a twofold approach. First, we have the capability to deliver our own services. We call it Make, as we have been providing for many years with our SD-WAN gateway, ensuring the transition pace between MPLS network to fully SD-WAN and Internet solution. Then, in a more open and disruptive manner, we have extended our capability to host our partners' best-of-breed cloud-based solution, as we announced a few months ago with Fortinet. Directly hosting these new services onto our platform allows us to fully answer to our customer needs and provide immediate benefits such as on-the-fly service updates, immediately available when the technology partner is releasing that. We call it the Netflix effect. Your internet provider can provide you a very good VOD catalog, but maybe you prefer to go to Netflix and have access to the latest seasons or episode. The compatibility between services, for example, the compatibility between SD-WAN, SASE, and cloud connectivity, and the unparalleled user experience, controlling the collect with any solution like SD-WAN or internet, and also the connectivity, the cloud connectivity, make you able to take some commitment and so SLA. So we have integrated the Fortinet SASE solution into our infrastructure in order to ensure this convergence and the performance in this convergence between connectivity and security. And on that matter, it means that we are building our journey to SASE completely in the connectivity of what we have started to do with Fortinet, benefit of combining security and SD-WAN that always been part of our view and solutions. And by adding FortiSASE, we continue to move forward logically to provide a coherent approach through a single platform by providing a consistent set of security and policy, whether connecting from the enterprise premise or from home for the end users. Zero Trust network approach is used as the glue that brings together security on-site and in the cloud. We control the performance of the secure networking offering of all our flexible SD-WAN customers as the security services are sitting within our infrastructure. And we ensure our customer to benefit from the vast performance and global network together with the peering connection available to all major cloud players. So all in all, this is an amazing opportunity for us to innovate to deliver a large capability of solution. Are we going to stop there and to have an exclusive way to deliver SASE? The answer is no for sure, as SD-WAN and SASE are already in use by lots of customers with very different approaches. And the market is evolving as well on lots of directions for which we need, of course, always to fit with customer configuration. First, for many years, we are using SD-WAN solution with security on-premise and security cloud-based with the main actors and always depending on customers' vendor policy. For cloud-based solution, for example, this could be Zscaler, Cisco Umbrella, Palo Alto Prisma, combined with any of our SD-WAN solution. In that case, so far, we are making sure that the performance, which is very important for us and for our customer, is there with peering policy to ensure the performance from our backbone, where our customers are connected, to these cloud services. Of course, we are seeing the convergence of SD-WAN vendor with security vendor, which is a trend, and that will end up with full stack SD-WAN plus security managed from one orchestration management tool. And we are looking at this. We will develop on this, of course, but so far is not fully mature yet on the market. Then we see the convergence due to cloud transformation acceleration between SD-WAN, connectivity to and connectivity in the cloud, and SASE or SASE to ensure the full performance and security of application for our customers. Again, having an infrastructure makes a difference when it comes to manage this convergence, but it's not enough as we want to simplify this new complexity for our customers. We make that with our ability to integrate and orchestrate innovative partners for connectivity in the cloud, like we are doing with Aviatrix in some nice use cases with our customers. And still on this idea, to ensure the right performance and the right TCO for our customers, we are managing third-party infrastructure, such as Azure Virtual WAN for our customers, in order to deliver the same level of services as we are providing from our own infrastructure. And this includes the ability to manage the development of vendor directly consumed inside hyperscaler environment, their SD-WAN and security solution. But if we think at the common objective that we need to deliver to our customers when it comes to the purpose of this session, how SASE is building on SD-WAN, I can see three of them. First, assuring a consistent convergence in a world of business uncertainty and complex technology choices to be made. We really want this with all these capabilities to ensure this to our customers. And our telco cloud platform and the partners contributing to it, and first and foremost, our partner Fortinet, will ensure that our customer can achieve this with compelling business outcomes on being able to deliver convergent and consistent connectivity and security across edges. Then a superior quality of experience for employees thanks to this convergence and the performance of our ability to orchestrate from our telco cloud platform any configuration additionally to our global capability to manage workflow from end to end. And finally, very efficient operation at scale with the infrastructure performing like the cloud does comes immediately in addition to the expertise of our teams, few main benefits like freedom to choose the operational model that fits expectation, development of IAOps, which is fully part of our vision and development already in use by our teams. And now going beyond with observability tools powered by AI with our brand new Service Managed Watch, sitting as an intelligent, proactive global observability solution for both Orange provided and third-party provided network, security, and cloud services and applications. So to conclude on this, of course, technology is an endless story to integrate, but SD-WAN and SASE are there for a given reason within the evolution of the digital business of our customers. And it is this one that we need to address in all the possible ways. So thanks for your attention, and I'm ready to take any question, Annie, if you have some.
Thank you, Frank. I do have some questions, actually. So the current situation that you've described, it pushes on security, on the convergence of security and connectivity, and adds cloud into the mix. Could you elaborate on that a bit, please?
Yeah. What we are perceiving, and it's one of the driver of this evolution platform we are launching, is with current evolution of move to cloud, and maybe let's say that in another way. So far, we have seen the progressive transition to cloud of our customers. And this has started maybe 10 years ago, something like that. And this has been quite progressive so far. And what has been done around that, from customer's perspective, from vendor perspective, from service provider perspective, is globally we have adapted existing technology to fit to this evolution, progressive evolution. And we are at a period where we need to forecast, we need to think forward in a world where 100% of workload will be cloud-based, probably a vast majority public cloud-based. Application will be spread across the globe. Much more of connected devices, IoT probes, users connected to all these applications. And this new world is interacting more tightly, the connectivity things, the security things, and the cloud configuration. And it's where we are projecting ourselves in maybe 5 to 10 years from now. It will, of course, not happen tomorrow morning. We still have a lot to do in terms of lift and shift of cloud transformation for our customers when we look after some survey. But we need to project ourselves into that new world of everything is in the cloud, and probably then everything is as a code and so on. But let's project already at everything is in the cloud, and we need to tight much more than currently connectivity, security, and cloud transformation.
Okay, so just to extend that a bit further, can you say a bit more about how infrastructure is performing like a cloud for security and connectivity?
Yes. So what we are seeing, and it's a trend currently on the market, is everything is moving. All the vendors, all editors are moving to a cloud-based type of solution. I mentioned Cisco Umbrella, Palo Alto Prisma. Of course, Zscaler has been one of the pioneers on that matter. And so they are already providing something which is important, is the capability to consume their service within the cloud. They are providing this consumption model, a bit of elasticity, all that customers are requiring in terms of let's say, features when it comes to think about cloud models. What we think is missing in that environment is the fact, and hyperscalers have understood that quite heavily, is, of course, a cloud service delivered from the cloud is fine, but you need to take care of the full quality of service. And so it's a reason why we have decided to propose to some of our main providers, main editors, partners, to host their solution within our cloud, because we are benefiting from their capability to innovate and to deliver these services and to update them on the fly. And in the meantime, as it is sitting in our infrastructure, we take care for them and, of course, for our customers of the full capabilities from the collect side to the connectivity to the cloud in order to ensure a real commitment from end to end, benefiting from the consumption model. We, of course, also be able to orchestrate this cloud-based solution with other services that the customers can have from us, but also from third party. So it's where we are moving into this cloud model, operating model for security and connectivity.
Thank you, Franck. Sorry for the slight disturbance there caused by my golden retriever. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Annie.
There's quite a lot to digest in there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Annie. Have a nice day.